a quick message to all of you. So just, well, TNT is for free. This group, we have free conversations. They are not a class, but you're going to learn a lot. And all of them, we put live on YouTube, okay? All of the free conversations, they are live on YouTube. And when you book, you accept the terms of our platform. And in case you want to have a conversation for beginners, we have it as well. You can just check on our website. We have private conversations. We have conversations for beginners. And we have the free English conversations, okay? So I'm going to put the questions in here so we can discuss. Basically, we're gonna have a conversation about junk food. You can create more questions if this is not enough. So I'm going to divide you in more rooms. And I hope you have fun, you have a good time. So just 2 rooms in here for us to talk. And yeah, Gabi's saying that the website wasn't working. Can you explain a little bit? What exactly wasn't working? The website wasn't, you couldn't access the website?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yesterday I accessed the site and I don't, eu não consegui, tipo, marcar os horários e tal, não aparecia para mim nada sobre isso.
Mas qual horários? É porque a gente tem algumas opções lá, então tem algumas opções que pode ser que não tivesse mais horário para essa semana.
Não, era coisa de tipo assim, acho que era para sábado, eu não achei. Aí eu não testei hoje, pode ter sido um problema na minha internet ontem. Por isso que eu comentei, eu pensei que mais pessoas tivessem tido algum problema.
Mas era só sábado que não apareceu ou outros dias também não apareceram?
Não apareceu nenhum dia. Eu estava focando no sábado, mas não apareceu nenhum dia para acessar.
Tá. Tenta de novo mais tarde. Se você continuar com o problema, me chama no privado, no Telegram, tá bom?
Tá bom. Obrigado, Felipe.
De nada. So I'm going to bring you to the small rooms, and let me just put this here. So we're gonna talk in here, and I hope you have a good time. Please be kind to each other. If you need to bring more questions, you can create your own questions. The questions we have, it's just for you to follow, but like a guide for the conversation. And let's go. So if you're still here in the main room, so you know that you can, you are with me in the main room. We are live on YouTube. And before we start, I would like to listen to your presentation. So present yourself first. So Renato, could you present yourself, please?
Yes, of course. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Renato. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 27 years old, and I'm so anxious about to improve my English every day. For one day, I can work with it. That's it.
Very good, very good. What about you, Michelle?
Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle. I'm 40 years old. I'm a micro-entrepreneur, and I'm here to learn English as all of you. And that's it. Let's enjoy.
Nice wall.
Yeah. What else? What about you, Levi?
Hello, my name is Levi. I'm from Fortaleza. I am 31 years old, and I headed up for the first time yesterday, and now I'm here again, trying to achieve the so-called fluency.
Very good, very good. Ryan.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Ryan. I am from São Paulo, and I am 17. And I am here to hanging out with you and practice my English. It's a pleasure.
Very good. Larissa. Larissa Pereira. So Marina, let's try you instead.
My name is Marina. I am 23 years old. I'm studying economics at my university. I'm studying English, French, and Chinese also. I'm really happy to be here, and I would like to share with you, Felipe, that I'm really happy to be here to have this opportunity to have conversations here on TNT. I have been talking here for 2 weeks, and I can see good results. That I can feel my English really better than before. I can express myself better, and I'm really happy. I would like to express my gratitude to be here. I'm really grateful, and my dream is to have TNT in Chinese. Oh my God, it will be a dream.
For me too. For me too. Thanks for that.
Felipe, certo?
Yes.
Sorry, my connection is very bad.
No problem. Can you present yourself?
Okay. My name is Larissa. I'm 21 years old. And I'm here practicing my English.
Very good. Where are you from?
I'm from São Paulo.
Great. Very good. Good to meet you. Welcome aboard. So I'm Philip. I used to be assistant analyst, but I quit my career as in IT to give English classes in 2016. And now I have a business that is TALKNTALK, this platform, and I'm helping people for free to develop their English skills. So in case you are learning and you're getting help, please help me bring more people. Subscribe to our study group. We have a study group on WhatsApp. It's just a McDonald's meal per month, just one. And I'm gonna say it a lot because we need help to keep this for free. It's been really impossible to make it. So I would appreciate a lot if you subscribe to the study group on WhatsApp. All right, at least 1 month. It's gonna help. All right. So let's go. Yeah, please.
Have you considered to use some tools like Patreon or things like that? I think it would be nice because sometimes people want help, they are not interested in the classes, So there's possibilities to help would be interesting. It's just a suggestion we should thought about it.
Yeah, it's not as simple as it seems. We have tried, like just people, they are not going to donate like as simple as it seems. We need to have a strategy, and we need to work and plan and use some digital tools for that. So what basically we do, we give some classes. We have private conversations in English that people can pay. We are bringing some plans, and the idea is really to provide a service and gets paid for it, basically.
Yeah.
We should do the whole platform paid, not for free, but we believe that having conversations like this with regular people, with normal people, you don't need to pay for it. So we are trying our best. It's been 5 years now. It's not like we didn't start last year or this year. It's since 2016, and the idea is really to test a couple things. And Patreon and other tools, they are really nice. And the point is just the moment and how to make it happen, because it's not just as simple as it seems, you know. Even for free, you know, we do things for free, and we need to sell them. We need to sell every day to give for free. So it's not that simple, even if when we are giving away conversations. But let's start the conversation. And what comes to your mind when you hear the term junk food? What do you understand by junk food? Just feel free to start speaking.
I've heard this word before. I think it's related to, for example, snacks. For example, a hamburger, hot dog, this kind of things.
Processed food, right? Some branches like McDonald's.
Exactly, burger.
Fast food.
Oh, sorry, Ryan. I clicked. Yeah, sorry.
But yeah, I think it's right. What about you, Renato? Michelle?
Oh, I think junk food is like much sugar. You eat some bread, cookie. It's very, very sugar, because I think sugar is many sugars. It's not like much sugar is not health food for somebody eat all the day, for example. What
And
about you?
unhealthy food,
Yeah.
but maybe.
What about you, Marina?
About me, I think that it's like a food we eat when we don't have enough time to prepare a better meal, and we go to restaurants like McDonald's, Bob's, and we eat food quickly to return to our job, to return to our school, to our university. It's a food that we can eat quickly, but it's not health. It's not good for our health. And I think sometimes I really enjoy eating junk food, but when we eat every day, it can be really bad for our health. And about you, Felipe?
Yeah, when I hear the term junk food, it comes to my mind something delicious, tasteful, that I'm gonna enjoy a lot. And you know, I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm kind of starving to talk about this. So yeah, junk food is something that I like really much. And you, Michelle, what comes to your mind when you hear this term, this word, junk food?
No quality, and I don't think so. The taste of junk food is the best, because when you learn about the fresh ingredients, you can make some foods with a really good taste. So I want to hear about the Levi he was talking.
Now, junk food, generally, it's basically fat and sugar. And I hate the term fat because they call gordura fat, and also pessoas gordas, fat person, like fat people. But yeah, it's like a mix with fat and sugar. And this combination is not something that we have in nature. So our bodies, they go crazy with what the hell is going on, when we are eating this combination of fat and sugar. And it is really delicious, but it's like a bomb for our body, it's nice, but too much is really, really not healthy at all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it, but just to start out, the idea is really to speak about what comes to your mind, and just to reflect on the term, the word itself, junk food. So, do you know junk? Where it comes from? Do you know the idea of junk? Just junk? Anyone, Michelle?
Not to answer your question, but we need to think about that fat sometimes is good. Fat from fish is important for our body.
Yeah, it is a healthy fat, right?
Yeah, and the problem is when we become addicted, because I like bacon. I have some problems with cholesterol, but I only really have a problem when I eat a lot. But sometimes I don't eat because it's a genetic of my family. I have this problem. But fat sometimes is good.
Yeah. And I want to hear Larissa. Do you understand the term junk food?
Yeah. In português, comida prática, rápida.
Yeah, it's not exactly just that. It can be fast food. Junk food can be fast food, but junk, it's the term junk, the word junk. It's
no, I know.
It's interesting. It's interesting. If you I'm gonna, like, for those who are in the computer, I would ask you to go to image.google.com and try to put junk food or just junk. If you see junk in there, you're gonna see that there are a lot of things related to food, but not only that. You can have lots of junk things. So who can explain me what junk? Yes, trash. Exactly.
There's also something old. There's some old stuff as well, but for the most trash. Yeah, trash things.
Yeah, exactly. So you can have. We are talking about trash food, basically. So
I googled and sorry, but I googled right now, and it's pretty much what we said. It's unhealthy food with lots of salt and sugar. I think it's pretty much that, like fast food and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's. I think that the most interesting. It's not that it's there's like fat or sugar, or it's like the term junk. We use in English junk food, and we are talking about trash. You know? So Renato, you're gonna try
So
say something.
I think the word junk is similar to yank. How you say in Portuguese when you see something, you will say like, no, something like that. It seems in my mind.
Disgusting.
Yes, disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, the sound itself, there's like yeah, it's a very good observation, really good one.
Trying to look to the etymology here, and there are some correlations with the old French yonk. It's like rusty, something, it's rush, it's rusty, you know, it's like enferrujado as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot of like you could say junk mail as well when you have like the trash for your emails. So
Yeah.
really interesting, really interesting. So Marina, how often do you eat junk food? Or you
I would
don't?
like to share with you guys that it's really strange to imagine call food like trash, but even here in Brazil, there is a meal especially in the south of the Brazil that is called podrão. It's
Yeah.
a hot dog with several ingredients. Um, how I try to avoid as much as possible, especially because I because of the pandemic, I am a little fat. I try as much as possible to avoid this kind of food, and not only because of my weight, but also for my health. So I'm not eating junk food. And how about you? Let me see, Michelle.
I don't eat a lot of junk food because I have a problem with cholesterol, and if you also eat so much fat, I have a problem, you know. So it's not normal for me, but I like it.
Very good. Who else? Who else? How often do you eat junk food? Levi, do you eat a lot? A little?
No, not really. And actually, I never went to a McDonald's before, nothing close to that, actually. And it's interesting because what the lady said about the podrão is you're not about you know what you are against, you know, because this podrão junk food is in the name, you know. You are making you because it's really tasty sometimes, but you know the problems. So it's a matter of you knowing that your limits, especially your health limits. But no, I'm not a really big fan. I like pizza, and for some people, it's junk food as well. But I don't eat that much as well. It's not really. It's too fat to me, and I don't like that much. Regarding bacon, it's really nice. But the rest of the fat food, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah. Anyway, Renato, how often do you
So,
eat that?
junk food, I eat mostly cake, bread sometimes, but if I will say something like pizza, I think the last time I ate pizza is the last year. But I can't. Everybody don't eat junk food a lot because problem with the saúde, health,
The health.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Larissa. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
No, it's just saying that it's good to point out that Coca-Cola, it's also really junky.
I was thinking about that.
It's a lot of sugar, and I don't like, but I know people that they drink Coca-Cola basically every day, almost. And that's absurd for me, but yeah, people do that.
Yes. Larissa, do you eat a lot of junk food? How often do you eat, or you don't?
Yes, I understand junk food. Let me see.
How old? Yeah.
I eat noodles. In Portuguese, miojo.
Yeah, noodles.
Noodles. I like. I eat very much.
Very good. And do you drink Coke, sodas a lot, or?
Pepsi.
Coke, no, but I prefer juice, natural,
Natural juice. Yeah,
natural juice. Okay.
great. Very good, Larissa. Really good. And you, Ryan, you're like still young. Are you eating a lot of junk food? How often do you eat that?
Normally, I eat junk food when I go out in my day-to-day life. How can I say? I eat common things, rice, beans, this kind of things. It's not often, but sometimes I eat French fries or a hamburger, this kind of things.
Very good, very good. And Michelle, she's telling that it's been 13 years with no Coke. So how do you do that?
I suddenly stopped and only drink water and juice.
Yeah, yeah, I have the same. Like about drinking, it's been like since 2013. So it's almost like 8 years without soda. And I just drink healthy things, for example, water and beer. That's the only thing I eat that's healthy, you know.
Wine. It's very healthy.
Yeah, beer, wine, alcohol drinks, they're really healthy. They're really good to our body. And I try to convince myself, like I really enjoy beer, so I try to convince my mind that it's good for my body.
But
No, it's a joke.
actually, it is good. If you, no, it's not a joke. It is. There are some researches about that. Of course, it is good if you do with such, with not like a crazy one that you drink every day, but it is.
So let's tell something. I may have a problem with a cholesterol because I'm not drinking wine. And when I drink alcohol, this kind of problem in my exam don't appear. So now I'm having this problem because I'm not drinking.
Yeah. And when I stopped drinking soda, I told myself, okay, soda, there is no good at all, but beer, there's something good about it, like it's not everything, but there's something good about it. So at least I'm gonna avoid, I don't know how to say the pedra no rim, So I'm really okay with that. But well, just like a joke. So that's a good question. We have been seeing on news about the environment and everything. And how do you see the junk food and the environment, or with people in general? I don't know if you have heard, but there are a lot of research about Americans that they eat a lot of junk food. So do you think there will be more or less junk food in the future, and why is that? What's your opinion? And again, there's no right or wrong answer. Let's just respect everybody else. So who, Marina, wanna start this one?
I think that I can imagine that in the future we will have more and more and more junk food. I cannot imagine the world, the people only eating health food and being more nature eating, having, for example, a vegetarian diet. I can't imagine the world like this. But I think also that the big problem is not to eat junk food, but the quantity, like how many times you eat. The quantity is the big problem. Everything when we eat too much is very bad for our health. And you have said about alcohol. I didn't drink. I don't drink like a beer, but I really like wine, and I think that a little quantity every day it's really good for our health. How about you? Let me see, Felipe.
Yeah, I think we are gonna have more and more junk food just because people are in a rush. They like a lot of things, information really fast. So people need things in a rush, and it's really detached from the human nature and the nature itself. So I think that we tend to have more junk food than ever. Basically. Very much my opinion. What about the others? Michelle?
I think we will need to change because we are having some problems, as you said in USA. And in Brazil, with alcohol, we are having some problems. It's a social problem that the government will need to do something about. And I think the perspective of future, thinking about in little gardens, urban gardens, and fresh products, maybe we will need to change. I think it will not be an option continue only eating junk food as a way to live, you know. Our body is screaming, almost eat to change.
Yeah. Ryan, do you agree? Disagree? What do you think, Lola?
Yeah, I think the idea is grow up these kind of things because they make lots of money and it's more easy, more practical, I think. And yes, I think it's gonna grow up.
Great. Larissa, let me ask you, do you think we're gonna have more or less junk food in the future?
More. I think more. I think that if I don't start with each one changing or stop consuming, it will never end.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Very good. What else?
Okay.
Anyone else?
Marina mentioned about podrão. It's not just in the south of Brazil. Here in São Paulo, we also have this name for a hot dog with lots of things: vinagrete, mashed potatoes, and avocado, lots of things, and it's kind of junky food. I think we have this in all of the country. You might know Osasco, Philip. You live in São Paulo, right?
Yeah.
It's very popular there. Also.
Yeah, we have different names for the same thing. We have the churrasquinho grego as well. That,
yes.
You know, it's something. It's like something interesting to try. So let me talk about the next question. If you had to choose between healthy food or unhealthy food, which would you choose? And if you choose one of them, are you following it or not? Are you having it as your diet or not?
I would choose the
It's like what you
health.
should
Sorry. Go
Go
ahead,
on.
Libby.
you go.
I would
You can go.
choose. Okay, sorry. I would choose healthy because I like to cook and I know how I can make a good taste and have a balance between fats.
Very good. Then you, Livy.
It's like if you choose one, you cannot eat the other one was because if it's this, it's not a choice at all. Because if you eat just if you can just eat unhealthy food, you would die pretty soon. But of course, I would choose the healthy one. And just to point out something that I remember about the last question, it's for me that's something that won't change anytime soon because junk food it's cheap, it's related with a lifestyle and Western lifestyle, especially related to work and related to school and universities as well, because life is too dynamic, right? And people need to eat fast and people need to consume the food that is more available and than it is than food, right? I think that to change that, we need to change the way we live our lives as society. You know, like you need to have time to cook something healthier, or to learn to cook, or to go to places that they are better food, but and they are cheap because those places exist, but it's expensive. It is expensive, so yeah, it's difficult. I don't see this change in the horizon, sadly.
In the short term, it might not change. You know?
Yeah.
I get it. Who else? Renato. Let's keep going on this matter about the price. So why does junk food is so cheap? Or...
So yeah, when I go to the oh my god, grocery, I can see healthy food normally is more expensive. It is bad for the people because if you don't have much money, you buy fast food, junk foods, but it's not a good idea. And I think everything in the life you need to control. And so eat also junk food if you like it, and health food, of course.
Very good. Anyone else?
No, I would like to share with you that we commonly talk about American people, North American people, that they eat a lot of junk food. But I think that Brazilians are specialized in junk food because when we see an American hot dog, it's quite simple. It's only a bread with a sausage, really simple. And if you see a Brazilian hot dog, oh my God, they put a lot of
In
ingredients.
this case, maybe.
Even pizza. An Italian pizza is really simple, and the Brazilian pizza, oh my God, a lot of ingredients. We are specialists in junk food.
Exactly. And yeah, I think especially because we have more demand on junk food than healthy food. For example, vegan and vegetarian food, they are getting it's more accessible than the last 5 years, but it still costs you some money. But I think it takes time for people to start, you know, demanding or ordering healthier food. And yeah. Anyone else wanna?
Health food should be more accessible per quality egg, junk food, always in chapter.
Yeah. And what's the junk food you like most, Larissa?
What?
What's the junk food you like most?
Let me see. Meat.
Meat? Very good. So people, welcome back from the other room. We are here in 12 people. That's nice. So, Nachi, I want to check on you. Do you eat a lot of healthy, a lot of junky food or healthy food? How's your kind of diet?
As I said on our room, more than I would like to admit.
And Fernanda is that laughing. Do you agree with Natalie, with Nat?
We are talking about that, and we said that we try to balance, just eat junk food on the weekends and special occasions. Because for me, I think I feel better when I eat healthy food. But sometimes, I'm so happy when I eat hamburger, pizza, and things like that.
As a person that I know used to say, it's a little of drug and a little of salad, to
Yeah. Yeah. João, how is your relationship with junk food? Do you eat a lot, not too much?
Oh, as Fernanda said, I try to balance both, I used to eat junk food just in the weekends, So I try to balance both.
Very good.
Thiago,
sorry. Please, Nath.
When I grow up, I'm gonna eat only on weekend too.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks about that. Okay, so just weekends and yeah, I tried a couple of times. Thiago, and you, do you same idea as João, Nath, Fernanda, or it's different for you?
No, I agree with the others people talking here. It's necessary to balance because it's necessary that you keep equality the foods, because if you eat more one or more another, your body is having no balance. You have no balance, so you are going to get bad healthy for you in the future, because you are going to get the some problems, how for example, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and others. And if you don't get some health elements, health foods, your body is have lost
reaction.
Yeah, that's it.
Very good. So people, did you enjoy this topic? Was a good conversation? Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you something. If you could give us a feedback on the video of this meeting, it would be really, really good. Just give us a like or subscribe, and most important, give a comment, add a comment, okay, to the video, because it helps us a lot, and we can spread the platform, and we can bring more people, and we can reach out other countries as well. Okay. Anyone else want to add something just before we finish? No, not at all. So we are bringing conversation for beginners now. We are still finishing up to set the plan's price. We're gonna have like 2 or 3 prices for accessing the platform, for getting some benefits. And we also have the private conversations still with me, but we are gonna bring more people, like we have on Cambly or Preply or italki. So we're gonna add that as well. But of course, we are Brazilians. We are in Brazil, so the price is really, really more accessible, affordable. Okay, so we are adding that, and we are testing and making some improvements to websites to make it better for you to find things in there. So I want to thank all of you, especially because it's holiday, it's September 7th. I hope you enjoy your day, try to relax. If you want to come, we are going to have more talks today in English. So Michelle, Renato, Ryan, Levi, Marina, Larissa, Fernanda, Diago, Nath, and Gabi. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you again pretty soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.